A Lubbock woman is saying thank you to all those around here for their support and honoring her sister and nephew who died in a house fire 17 years ago today. Her sister's house caught fire, and every year since then she has given back to others in need.
KCBD News Channel 11's Patricia Perry tells us how she's doing that and how you can help.
It just, within minutes, the house just caught on fire. My older sister, her and her 3 girls were able to get out, probably out of a window, probably about the size of a notebook paper.
Tiffany Lily Essex says that was on the cold night of December 7th, 2005. She was at her house 2 doors down from where her sisters, Demetra and Brittany Lily, lived with their kids. Demetra got out with her kids safely and was taken to UMC. Brittany got her 6-year-old out, but her 3-year-old was still inside.
She went back to go get my other nephew, and that's when the smoke insulation got her.
Tiffany says firefighters found her sister and nephew Devin where he was hiding, under the bed. With the tragic loss of Brittany and Devin, the Lilly family had to figure out the financial burden. That's when a stranger became their Santa that December.
They just gave me a check, and they said, don't worry about paying anything back to us, and you just do the right thing, and you just keep blessing people because you're a good woman, and your family's nice, and they blessed us and paid for the whole funeral services for my sister and my nephew.
Lubbockites supported Demetra and her kids.
They had nothing but the clothes that they were on, which those clothes were pretty much destroyed with all the blood and stuff. And they were able to start back over.
Tiffany is so grateful, so she made a vow she would help out those in need. Every year since, she's given bags to residents of Grace Campus, filling gift bags full of necessities, and sponsors a family who needs help buying Christmas gifts.
You can be a millionaire. If you need help in the time and for Christmas for your kids, I'll be willing to support you.
But she is asking for your help. She needs donations for the bags and kids' gifts, as well as volunteers to help her mission in Brittany and Devin's names. We have all the ways to help on our website. Patricia Perry, KCBD News Channel 11.